What up, everybody? Welcome back. I was gonna wait till I got out of the car for this one, but I gotta get it to you now. I wanted to talk to y'all today about why reading is fundamentally important. Why reading is fundamentally important. Now, when I'm talking about reading, I'm talking about reading books. I'm talking about reading articles, journals, some newspapers. Reading is fundamentally important because, in essence, what you're doing is you're taking ancient symbols. You're taking ancient symbols. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. We call them letters in America, coming from overseas. But each letter has a sound syllable outside of A, E, I, O, U, A, I, E, you know what I'm saying? You could do long A, or I. That's what I mean. That symbol could say A or I. You got the K, K, N. You got some P's. You got different letters that could be silent. But those letters are really symbols, and those symbols have what we call origins. What is the origins of those symbols? Who created those symbols? Okay? Who created those symbols? And whoever created them for the quote-unquote English language, what is the origin from where those come from? Where did they get that from? I mean, basically it all boils back down to Africa. It boils back down to the Egyptians. Enhancement by the Nubians, assisting the Greeks with creating an alphabet versus having different sounds. The Egyptians, the ancient melanated individuals around that region as well, because we wasn't there, so we don't know who else assisted, but it had to be there because the Greeks invaded, and that's when they start getting the history where they came in. I'm gonna put it like that. I ain't gonna say invaded because Rome and stuff. I'm gonna say the Greeks came into Africa. Let's put it that way. Came into Egypt. Egypt already had their languages. They already had their symbols, and each symbol had a specific meaning. Each word, well, I don't even want to call them words, but each pronunciation of that symbol had a spiritual or a specific meaning. When you translate it from the original into something else, yeah, it still has the sound and it still has the resonated power from the origin on that new symbol for the new people. But we lose something in the translation. I'm gonna give you an example. If I make up a word like NIM, just hypothetically, N-I-M, NIM, and I say NIM means a family, NIM. N-I-M means family, NIM. How's your NIM, man? And then it comes from our culture, and another people come in and they take the word and they change it to N-E-M, NIM. And they use it as family as well. So I say NIM means family, but it's sacred because, where it comes from, the origin, is the original. They take it, they change it, Nim, N-E-M. Then another people come in and they change N-E-M to N-E-M-E. Nime. Nime. And it also means family. That's what I'm saying. Like, the original changes, but it can still mean the same. But whatever culture takes that, I guess you would call it a word at this point, take that word, they put their feeling and meaning on it. So these letters that we're using have an origin, which has power on it, which has energy on it. That's why when you see a word, you feel it, because it has power, because you translated the symbols, which are the letters, of what you've been taught this word means. Like the word no. I don't even gotta say the word no loud. Like no, N-O. Those are two symbols, two symbols that makes one word, or that creates a feeling that rises your spirit to a certain vibration. So most people are scared to ask people for stuff. Could I have $1? No, because they're scared to hearing those two symbols put together, because it means something. So if you hear the vibration in my neck, no, those two symbols come to life on this planet. But the origins is taught in your mind, and you get the feeling of what those symbols mean in your heart. So all three of those together creates energy. You know what I'm saying? It creates energy. So if somebody asks me for something, I hold up a sign with the word, with the letters N-O real big, to them, they're going to hear the loud no. The reason why I'm trying to explain this to you is this: the more you read, the more you get those vibrations. That's why you have to watch what you read. That's why I said some newspapers. You have to watch what you read, because there's certain vibrations in words, and the way they put those words, or the way they put those symbols together to control your mind, your heart, and what comes out of your mouth. Those are symbols. So in a sense, you could say they cast in a spell. Spell. What do you do with letters? You spell with letters. You spell with letters. Spell cat, C-A-T, where you're spelling, you're casting spells to control what people are thinking, hearing, seeing, and feeling. You know what I'm saying? But it's important for you to read words or symbols that are put together in a way that's going to elevate your vibration, or that keeps you familiar with the same type of vibration to help you elevate the desires that you're looking for. What is he talking about? I know I'm going heavy this morning. That's why I couldn't wait. If you read your Bible, it gives you a certain vibration. Basically, those words that have been casted on the page, or those spells that's been casted on the page, or those words that have been spelled on those pages that you bring in to your mental, your spiritual, and your physical shapes your life. So the Bible is a book of spells to make you act or feel a certain way. It got you to a point where you on your knees worshiping in a dark closet. That's what those spells were for, to get you to do that. But it's important for you to read symbols or words, or read spells that somebody casted in books or manuscripts. What did they write on back in the day? It's the same thing, y'all. But the reason why you need to read versus just watching videos is so that you could become familiar with the vibrations of those symbols put together. And then you'll resonate to symbols that vibrate with you. That's why you could walk in the bookstore and whatever type of book on your map, you go straight to it without even trying, because you in tune to that vibration, to those spells in those books. In the end, you need to consistently read, not to get smarter, but to be able to recognize the vibrations that you need in order for your growth. Because if you're not going to grow, you're not going to live. Philosopher A.D. Jones. Till next time. These.